How you doing? I'm Brandon Kaplan with Polaris Electric Bicycles, powered by eVantage. And we're standing here, we're looking at the new line that's going to be launched in spring of 2014. It's going to include our V2 motor system. We launched last year into the United States with our current inventoried units, but we're expanding the line this year to include a new motor system. So we'll be running two different lines of bikes with two different motor systems. And the V2 motor system we've developed to be a higher torque, higher wattage, longer range system. So, what you're going to have here is a bike that looks just as good as our current units on in the market. And the key is it's going to run just as well in terms of our software. So what's made us successful so far and what's really been our benchmark is our software. And we're able to really control that because we have all proprietary technology. We don't source any of our motor system parts. In our facility that we have, we literally design, engineer, and manufacture our entire motor system from scratch. So if you walk through our facility, you'll find us winding motor systems. We're stamping our own control boards. We build our own BMSs. We're packing our own battery packs. We have our own tooling facilities. So when you ride a Polaris electric bicycle, you know that you're riding a system that has been designed to work together. And the result is just a really smooth, really nice, battery efficient performance. And when people ride our bikes, they say, wow, that really felt like a bicycle ride, but it had the benefits of power assistance or throttle. So we're taking that smoothness and efficiency, and we are advancing the technology to include a higher wattage system. This is now going to be a 750 watt motor with a peak of 1,000 watts, whereas our current system is around a 400 watt motor with a peak of about 600 watts. And we've also increased the battery capacity to about 50% more battery capacity, which is going to give us an extended range. So you'll see a battery range of up to about 50 miles. You'll be able to throttle anywhere from 15 to 20 miles. So you're going to have that great smoothness and efficiency, and you're going to have more power and more range, along with the Polaris brand, which everybody knows and has a lot of strength. So we feel that in 2014, when we launch this system, we're going to be able to retail these bikes below $3,000, making good margin for the dealers. And we really feel that we're going to represent a best value for the independent bike dealer network, giving them a bike that has proprietary technology, it's quality controlled, we stand by it, we service it correctly, and at the same time it's smooth, it's efficient, it's powerful, it's fun, the bikes are comfortable, we use good bike components. So in general, we really just try to put the best of everything we can onto the bike. And at the same time, we're going to be working with our dealers on marketing efforts. So, from top to bottom, we feel that we represent a program for our dealers that will help them sell bikes and leave consumers with a bike that they're happy with. And there's a few technology advancements. We've added diagnostics to our display, so if there's anything wrong with the bike, a couple pushes of a button, you'll get a fault code that will tell you what needs to be replaced. Service is very easy because we're going to have all modular parts, all quick disconnect, modular. Nothing should take more than 10 minutes to service on this bike. We've got a couple, nice little design elements with our blue ring on the bike, which will show you this is an eVantage motor. It's all proprietary, and it's only from eVantage. Our batteries, we have a controller inside the battery, and one thing that's nice about this battery is that if you look inside of it, there is now a mini USB, which is where we'll be able to do extended diagnostics, also software updates. And the performance of the bike is actually going to be determined by the controller that's in the battery. So if the dealer updates the software in the battery, they can pretty much adjust the performance. So we'll be able to have a system next year where maybe you're the consumer, you have a bike, but you have two batteries. One battery could be your Monday to Friday, 20 mile an hour extended range battery. And then on the weekends, you can use your software updated battery. It could be your off-road vehicle. You'll have signed a waiver to receive that battery, but you'll be able to get 28 miles an hour, a little bit of a shorter range. So you'll be able to have different performances from just swapping out the battery on the bike, which is a really nice feature. And that's really it. We've adjusted a little bit of the frame geometry, learning as we go along, shortening up the wheelbase a little bit, but leaving it long enough that the bike is still stable. We're maximizing the frame geometry to give us the best performance possible. And we're still using quality components, so gearing from SRAM, Kenda tires, Velo seats, Suntour forks. So you'll have a really nice bike that is now powered by just an excellent motor system. So obviously with any line you want to have different frame styles to meet different customer needs. When we launch the V2 system, we're going to have 3 different models. There will be 2 step-over models, and we're obviously going to have our step-through model, which will appeal to the baby boomer population, women, basically anybody that doesn't want to step over a bike. And we've done a lot of work in this frame to make sure that it handles our motor system well. It's got the right frame geometry, but it's also a very stable bike. So when we do things, we do them right. We want to make sure that it's structurally it's sound, it looks good, and it incorporates our motor system so that, again, the bike functions because the motor system was designed to be on that bike. We're not looking to just bolt pieces onto an existing frame. We design our frames from the ground up to incorporate our systems, and that's what you have here in our step-through version of the V2 bike. In general, we're excited about what's going on in the e-bike industry right now and about what's happening next year and what we see in the future. We are intent on continuing to develop exciting technologies to put into our Polaris electric bicycles. The Powered by eVantage logo to us means that you are going to get a bike that is powered by a really quality motor system and is going to give you great performance with smoothness and reliability. And we're really proud to have this partnership with Polaris on these Polaris e-bikes to be able to launch this line and give people a great brand, a great looking bike with phenomenal performance. And we're excited to expand distribution next year and get these bikes on the road.